Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who will. Peace, salutation, and blessings to the elect. We're going to play this video and get right into the scriptures.
Imagine being able to text or send email using only your thoughts. It's more than just wishful thinking, and it's opening doors for potentially millions of people suffering from severe paralysis. CBS News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. John LaPook has tonight's American Innovation.
At his home in Melbourne, Australia, 62-year-old Philip O'Keefe struggles to do the simple things many of us take for granted.
Getting dressed, washing myself, feeding myself.
ALS took away his ability to control his hands and body. When you heard that there was a device that could use your thoughts to operate a mouse, what did you think?
I thought, this is science fiction type stuff.
But it's not the realm of science fiction anymore. In April of 2020, O'Keefe became one of the first patients to receive a Stentrode brain-computer interface implant.
That's the device that goes inside the blood vessel.
Dr. Tom Oxley is CEO of New York City-based Synchron.
We've figured out how to deliver the sensors into the brain without open brain surgery.
Inserted through the jugular vein, the device is implanted in the area of the brain that controls movement. Signals captured by a receiver in the chest are sent wirelessly to a device that decodes thoughts into commands for a digital device.
The clinical study that we're running is purely for digital device control for people whose hands no longer control digital devices.
O'Keefe demonstrated his computer skills by writing me this note. His thoughts focused on a mouse clicking letter by letter.
I can sort my emails, I can surf the web.
Clinical trials are continuing, and so far, 5 people have received the implant, including one in New York City.
This gave me a reason to keep on living, and it's just been the most exciting 2 years of my life.
And that, to Philip O'Keefe, is mind-boggling. Dr. John LaPook, CBS News, New York.
Have you considered going solar?
Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Okay. Now you have in the ancient Roman Empire, you had the two parties, okay, which was the plebeians and patricians, and today you have the Democrats and Republicans, okay. So this is going into Babylon the Great. It says, because out of Rome, okay, out of Rome, this is the new Rome, man. You see, verse 12, it says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, okay. And just to clarify, okay, ancient Rome, out of the ancient Roman Empire, you have Babylon the Great, which is America. Verse 12, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Okay. And that deadly wound being healed is going into the Renaissance period, man. You see? And he called Esau Edom, okay, through America, okay. They caused the people to worship the ancient Roman Empire, man. You see, by pretty much having them subscribe to that ancient Roman way. Okay. Verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay. Let's get that word miracles. Strong's G4592. It says Simeon. It says a sign, prodigy, portent, an example, an unusual occurrence, transcending the common course of nature. Okay. And Esau Edom, through his technology, okay, is transcending. You see, this man is literally gave this man the power to communicate his thoughts through that CHIP. Okay. It says, and deceiveth them, and those miracles, man. Okay, he's able to make the blind to see with that implant. Okay, you have that. You have accounts of that. He's able to make the lame walk with that implant. Okay, you're seeing with the thought, the being able to communicate their thoughts. Okay, also it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast. And that's why you see the same architecture. Okay, the Roman numerals. Okay, the military spread all over like Rome's was, man. It says that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live, going into when Jake took them down in the so-called Dark Ages, man. You see? And we were ruling. Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this is going to come down to the point where you're forced to take that chip. Okay, where you're forced to take that chip, or you'll be killed. Verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. Okay, and that he is going into the elites. They're gonna mandate that CHIP implant. It says free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, which is why you got that implant. And that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay. Now this is the punishment for taking it. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay? So if you receive that chip, you will be punished, man. Okay? And that punishment is going to come via the war of Armageddon, man. You see? So I wanted to bring that out to highlight, yeah, Esau Edom is doing these miracles, man. With that, I'm going to say shalom.